Hello friends, welcome back. I hope you're all doing very well with these difficult times, and you are stuck at home and you're looking for something to do and something, a new project. This might be an answer for you to dabble in hydroponics, as I have. Um, as I promised before, I'm posting a new video with regards to how to a normal everyday handyman can build a system where you can grow some vegetables. It doesn't require power, pumps. All he needs is a piece of downpipe, a hole saw, a heat gun, and a bit of paint, and he can actually create a pot that can grow multiple vegetables, which will give you a great pleasure to see your own, grow your own vegetables. I know you can go to the supermarket and get a lettuce fairly cheaply, but it's much better to grow your own freshly picked leaves. You can say perpetual lettuce, where you can actually trim a few leaves and make a salad, come back the next day and pick more leaves, and virtually you can have endless supply of lettuce. Or you grow your own herbs or flowers if you wish. Now this is a simple system. It's a downpipe. As you can see, it doesn't come pre-coloured. I use a spray gun to spray it. You can pick any colour you want, and this is hot pink if you're that way inclined. This is green. So what you can do is you can buy it in 3-meter lengths from, say, your Bunnings, and this is a 100mm by 65mm PVC downpipe, and it comes in 3-meter lengths. As I said, cut it to what lengths you want, and with the hole saw and a heat gun, that's all you need. The hole saw, you cut out the holes to hold your cups. These are called net cups or mesh cups, what you call it, whatever they want to call it. And the other thing you need is your nutrient hydroponic solution to put into this pot, which you need for the root system to sustain the plants. There's no soil required. That's all you need is something to hold the plant up. Right? There's different ways of holding it up. There is this foam inserts, or you can use pool noodle. Pool noodle you can buy anywhere. They come in 1-meter lengths. Get a sharp knife, cut a slice about 20 centimeters. With a sharp knife, cut a 20 centimeter length. Scissors, cut an arc, and then push it into the net cut like this, right? And this will hold the plant. Right. Now I just happen to have some sorrel, and because I don't have anything else at the moment to plant, but this is very handy. What you need to do is there's the crown. Put the crown in there, squeeze it together. See how the root system will go through, and you can actually easily fit it into the neck cup, and then the roots are hanging down, and then the roots will be hanging into the pot. Now, when you fill this up, you don't fill right at the top because if you all have read before that I put a link about the kratky, because this is a kratky system where there's no pumps or electricity, it is not non-circulating system. You need to have the roots a gap where the roots have oxygen. You can't cover all the roots with nutrient, otherwise you'll drown the roots and kill the plant. So you need to have the plants, you can have the nutrient to be covered halfway, where the neck cup is, halfway, so a portion, part of the root is in nutrient and part of it is in air. So you put that in there and that's how it works. Yeah. When this root system is too long, just ship it off and goes in there. Now, having done that, this plant here, right, will take off and it'll grow, and this sorrel will keep growing and growing, and the crown will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you have new offshoots coming off this sorrel. I'm not a big fan of sorrel, but a lot of people might be. So sorrel is perfect for this sort of system. And you can keep adding to fill up every hole, and then you put the nutrient in here. Now, you're wondering what this is. This is a pot which I've created simply because I found that if the plant is too big, right, and you get a bit of wind, it will throw this out, it will push this out. So if you got somewhere where it's not protected, this is fine. And you also need, if you got something which is fairly large or very high, you need to have some sort of a mesh to hold it up, like a balcony, and you can hold it up with like a mesh or a trellis or something like that to actually hold it up. Now this was designed, this is designed so it'll fit in and won't move. The same thing applies again. You get a bit of noodle, 20mm slice, 20mm slice, cut a bit of the arc off it, and then squeeze it in, and it fits in there like that. Yeah. And this will support it. This will then go well. Another way of doing it is to cut a longer slice of noodle. Again, you cut a slice off. This way, you push this in like this, and you'll keep the plate steady. It won't move. That's another way of doing it. There's 3 ways of doing it, and this probably best for larger plants who will hold them up and they won't come out. You get a bit of room. So now the other things you need is probably with this is the end caps. This is the push on end caps with 90mm pipe, and you glue them on the bottom, and it forms legs, and it's quite safe. You can put it against the wall, you can put it against the balcony, and yeah, you can grow whatever. You can experiment what you can grow, but you know, for lettuces or for herbs and maybe flowers. I've grown psylliums with this, and it works pretty well. Now, another thing to do is if in fact after a while, after a month, you need to replace the nutrient. You have to empty it all out. If in fact still some in there, you empty it out and just put fresh nutrient in there. once a month, and that'll do the job. Now, I hope you all have a go at this and see how you go. If there's any questions, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. Or any suggestions, even better, I'll be quite happy to engage in that conversation as well. Yeah, having said that, all have a good day, and hope you get your feedback.